Alright, what's so going on, you guys? It is Saturday, and as we mentioned before, we were wanting to build our planter boxes today. So we are at Lowe's just looking at pricing and things like that. We just went to a local lumber yard, and their prices were pretty stinking expensive, so we're checking out Lowe's to see if their prices are any different. Kind of doubtful, but we shall see. For now, I gotta wake up this little guy. He's so cute. Oh, poor guy. Hi, Bubs.
All right, y'all, I'm sure we got one 4x4x8 cedar. We got 31 of these 2x4x8 cedars. We got 2 of these that we're gonna use to gopher proof our garden bed, our raised bed. We got the screws, we got the star bed, and we got staples to adhere this. This is gonna be like 600 bucks, which is insane. Cost of lumber is crazy high. All right, so I stand corrected, y'all. I thought it was gonna be about 600 bucks. It's 724 for all of this. And we still have to go back and buy the dirt, which is insane. I mean, like, the amount of money that we would spend on buying our own vegetables is less than that. Here we are spending $1,000 on a damn planter box to grow our own veggies to save money. So, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I don't really know what to think about that. The cost of lumber is still freaking through the roof, but we need like 7 planter boxes, and this is gonna make 1, so we're probably not gonna make 7 planter boxes because I can't afford that. So we're gonna make 1 really good planter box just the way we want it, and then maybe we'll make 1 every year or something. I'm not sure, but we'll show you how we would make the world's best planter box one at a time.
Rigel's excited about it. You're excited about your planter box? How you feeling about this?
The reason I won't be able to retire is because of this garden. All right, what is going on, y'all? We are back at the house. We got everything in the back of the truck here, and let me tell you what I'm gonna do. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my 4x4 into 4 2-foot sections. We'll start with that, but before I do that, we gotta get some music going. I'm gonna rock some Whiskey Myers, a little country music. Alright, now that my 4x4 is all cut up, I'm going to drill. Got my star bit on there. I'm going to drill 2 screws into each end of the 2x4s into one side of this bad boy. Alright, so I've got my 2 sides. Now I got to cut my other 8-foot 2x4s in half for the ends here, because it's going to be 4x8. Making pretty good headway here. If we don't grow a damn plant, it's all good, because we can salvage this as a playpen for Rigel. He seems to like it. You like it, Reggie? You like it? Alright, so I put, this is the bottom. What you see on top is actually the bottom. I put this cross brace here because I'm going to use this to staple this mesh on there. That's going to be basically a gopher guard, so having it on there will keep gophers from burrowing up underneath. Alright, there it is with the mesh, the gopher guard on the bottom. What do you think, babe?
Looks so good. I've been inside working on my clients. This is the first time I've seen it.
Look pretty legit,
it's
huh?
So good.
Yeah, buddy. There's all of our dirt and mix on the ground. Alright, y'all, it's pretty much done. Let me show you what I got going on here. So I put these little end caps on there to kind of cover up the ends of all the studs. So those are on there. I am going to put a cross brace, probably 2 or 3, honestly, on the middle of these long sides, because when you put all the dirt in there, it's going to be a lot of weight. I don't want it to bow out on the sides, so I put a cross brace on there. But that is pretty much the planter box. Looks pretty good, pretty proud of it. And tomorrow we will, I need to get some shorter screws. I tried to put the cross brace on here, but the screws are too long. It was going through both boards, so I don't want it to be sticking out there. So I'm going to get some shorter screws tomorrow. We'll put this where we want it. We'll fill it full of all the dirt and compost, and we'll be off to the races. Alright, so since we're all in like full-blown gardening mode right now, we're stopping at this Westwood Gardens place, which we've never been to before, but I've always wanted to go to and see what they have here.
I'll tell you which ones we need for your pet. Okay, so give it here.
You can get some aloe vera.
Mm-hmm. You can rain on.
Alright, y'all, it's the next day and the box is done. So pretty much finished it up. Let me show you what we got going on here. And a few upgrades here. Let me turn this music down. Alright, so I added some of these top rails with the extra lumber I had to kind of have like a little shelf to sit on. Like if you're leaning over the flower bed, working the thing on the flowers, or not flowers, but vegetables, having something to sit on would be handy. And then I built this cross brace in there to kind of make it more rigid. Put a structural support there and on the sides. And then I just framed in that corner a little higher to kind of get flush with the top, with this being that little seat. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the raised bed box.
I found myself in this bar in the corner sipping some talk. Cracked a few jokes, we hit it off. Here down the road, I'm watching her walk through the door with some new jerk, and we had a good and it hurt so bad, but I had to stand my ground, chase my pride with another round. I found myself in this bar.
Alright, y'all, so I think we're gonna kind of go with this position for it. We're gonna layer it in there. First thing we're gonna do is layer a bunch of sticks and logs and stuff so that those can decay over time. So that's gonna be the first layer, sticks and logs. Alright, next layer is gonna be peat moss. So we're gonna get this in there and see how it goes. Alright, what we got now?
Now we've got rock. We've got
Rocks.
2 different ones. This is river pebble and red lava rock.
Why are we putting rocks in our garden?
To add more different types of minerals, which some people say is a real thing and other people say that it's an old wives' tale. So we're gonna give it a shot.
We're gonna test it out. Makes intuitive sense to me. Alright, now we got our peat moss and rocks and sticks and logs, and then we're going to add another layer of peat moss. Alright, now we got the compost layer. We got 2 different kinds of compost. We got a mushroom compost and we got a cow manure and compost blend. We're going to blend these 2 together and put this as our next layer.
on our last layer. This is topsoil. Got a whole bunch of this. Throw it up on top.
We may need to be buying more topsoil here soon.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
I don't think this is gonna fill it up. Nice and stinky.
Yeah, sure is.
All right, so all the bags we have did not fill the box. So I went to Lowe's and I got more bags. Boom, chakalaka. It is full. What do you think? You happy?
Yes, so happy.
All right. All right, y'all, that is a wrap on the planter box build. So we are done with it. Now all we have to do is let our plants germinate a little bit more, and then we'll actually plant them in the raised bed, and hopefully all will be well. So we're gonna now work on this little garden area here.
I've already been working on it.
Crystal's already been working on it, but this, for all intents and purposes, is done. So hopefully y'all enjoy.